What is going on, guys? My name is Joaquin Corrales. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to talk about a couple of strategies that you guys are going to be able to follow to go out there and find Shopify products that are going to actually make you money. I think something that a lot of people struggle with is being able to go out there and use AliExpress and use all these different types of strategies to be able to find products that are going to produce actual sales in their store. Now, obviously, there are a couple of parts when it comes to generating as much money as possible from your Shopify store. The first one is obviously finding the right product. The second one is how effectively are you able to grab this product and put it in front of people who are a lot more likely to purchase the product from you. The third one is how are you going to make sure that when people finally start coming to your store, that these people are more geared to buy, right? How can you optimize your website to make sure that you're not getting a lot of traffic to your store with people leaving, right? I know that there's a lot of people probably watching this that are having that exact issue. That a lot of people are coming to the store and they're leaving. We're going to save that to another video. In this video, we're going to stick to the first thing, which is how do you go out there and find products that are gonna make it so that you could cross off step number one, right? Like you're good there, you know that you have a pretty solid product and you could go out there and now start advertising it. So there are a couple different strategies that I would personally follow when it comes to this. The first thing that I would take a look at is obviously looking around through AliExpress, and you're looking for products that solve some sort of problem. So you're looking for a combination of things, right? So the first thing is that the product is in a niche that is saturated, okay? And maybe this is opposite to what a lot of people say, but listen, hear me out. If you go into a niche is only saturated, right? If you go into a niche that is saturated, you're actually smart because a niche is only saturated if there is money there. If you have found a niche that is not saturated, right, then more than likely there is no money there, right? Unless you're carving out a blue ocean for yourself and you're going super micro niche. But more than likely, niches that are very profitable are going to be saturated. Now, what you want to make sure that you don't do is that you find a product that is also saturated in a niche that is saturated. So you want the niche to be saturated, right? Like, for example, the fitness niche, but you don't want to get a product that is saturated because that is what is going to make you put that product up in your store and for you to not get any sales. So what you need to do is whether you have a niche store, whether you have a general store, whatever, make sure that you're going into niches that are saturated, but in how you pick your products is everything, right? So for example, where you're gonna go on AliExpress and you're gonna sort by orders, but you don't wanna get the first couple of ones because although obviously that is a good product, right? Because it has a lot of orders, it more than likely is not the right product for you because it is a saturated product. There are people out there that are running tons and tons of advertisements, pushing tons of people towards that same exact product. So what you want to do is that you want to find, when you search up a specific keyword, for example, on AliExpress, you want to sort by orders and see how many orders that top product has, right? And you're looking, for example, if there's a product with 10,000 orders and then the next tier of orders is, for example, 5,000, then you might be looking for something within the 2,000 to 3,000 order range, right? Which is a product that is selling right now, but it's not a super, super hot product, right? So that's one of the strategies to going out there and finding a good product. And it's to make sure that it's in a saturated niche, but that the product is not being sold so much in AliExpress that it's going to be hard for you to go out there and actually make sales with this product, right? Now, the second thing that you want to do as you're looking for profitable products to begin selling is making sure that the product solves some sort of problem, right? Now, when you're looking for a good product, hopefully it falls under all of these criteria that we're going over, but if it falls under a couple, then that's something that's worth trying as well. But if you go out there and you find a product that's in a saturated niche, right? You find a product that is not saturated itself, right? Which means that it doesn't have a ton of orders that are currently pending. Because for example, the order number that you see on AliExpress, that means that those orders are actually pending, okay? Those are not total orders. Those are orders that are on hold right now that have not finished processing. So you want to make sure that it's not a crazy amount. But if you find a product that is in a decent amount of orders, right, which means that it's not a cold product, which means that the product is not generating any sales at all, and the product also solves some sort of problem that people may have, then that is also a good qualifier for a product that you're going to go out there and test, right? Now, another thing is that because the product is more than likely going to solve a problem, or it's going to be a product that belongs to a niche that is very that has a lot of fans that people are really obsessed with. Like for example, the cat niche. Like there are tons of people out there who are obsessed with cats, right? So if you find some sort of gadget or some sort of thing that might solve a problem for someone that's obsessed with cats, or just something in general that someone with cats would be obsessed with that is in the good order range, then that could potentially be a product that is good for you to go out there and actually test. Now, because the product more than likely solves a problem or it's something that people are obsessed with, what you guys need to do is you need to go out there and find a video, right? And we're skipping a little bit to an advertising tip that I wanted to throw in there, but try and find YouTube videos that are related to this thing, because that's what you're gonna use to advertise. That's what's gonna be the most effective. So find like 4 different videos and then pay someone on Fiverr or something like that to go out there and make your own version of it, right? You don't wanna use someone else's video because you don't wanna get in trouble or whatever. But back to picking the most profitable products, you're gonna wanna use AliExpress. Go out there in a saturated niche, not a saturated product, order by the order numbers, see if the product solves a problem. Does it belong to a group of people who are obsessed about that thing? And could you see yourself, right? This is a very important one as well. Could you see yourself buying that gadget or that tool or that whatever it is, right? Could you see yourself buying it? Do you see the value in it, right? And that's also a good strategy to be able to price the products. Like if you see that a product costs $1, but to you, that's a product that in your mind would probably cost like $17 or $15, then don't price it at lower than that, right? Now, another very good strategy to go out there and find profitable products is obviously spying on your competition, right? Spying on people out there who are doing the hard work, okay? There's gonna be there's tons of stores out there right now that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on tons of products every single day, right? There are stores that are loading up 30 different products in one day and throwing ad money at it, just putting a whole bunch of money in advertisement to be able to kill off the ones that don't work and continue selling the ones that do. And so what you guys need to do is that you need to go and watch a video that I'm gonna leave in the description on how you guys could find your competitors' websites, right? Other gadget stores, other cat stores, other fishing stores, whatever type of store it is that you have. And if you have a general store, then perfect. Like you could use all these different stores without being confined to a specific niche, right? Like I recommend that every beginner starts with a general store so that they're able to go out there and sell all these different types of products without having to create a new store for every niche or something like that would take a long time to do. And so what you want to do is you want to find your competitors' websites, you want to see their best-selling products, and you want to try selling a product that's in that category or a product that is the one that they're selling, right? Like these people are putting so much money into actually figuring out what is going to work that it's a pretty good strategy for you to go out there and actually use that to your advantage so you could start finding those products. And guys, those very simple strategies could give you a head start, especially the one as far as using your competitors' data, right? Because at the end of the day, when you run Facebook advertisement, when you run any type of advertisement, you're buying data. And the more data you have, the more you're able to optimize your ads, the more you're able to perform better with your advertisement. And so what you're doing by spying on your competition is that you're buying data, except it costs nothing, right? You know that a product is hot, you go out there, you put up your own variation of it, your own advertisement, you go forward and you test. And you're really cutting a lot of the piece there that they're already doing, which is putting money into it to see if it's going to work or not. So guys, hope you like those tips on how to go out there and find profitable products for your online store. Drop a comment down below if you guys already use something similar to this, or what strategies you guys use to be able to go out there and find products for your store. There are a couple more as well that I'm going to share in some other videos. I'm also going to create another smaller video on Facebook advertisement with a couple new strategies that I've been able to come up with. And guys, this is a 80-day challenge. We're releasing videos every single day. We're also doing giveaways of software and entrepreneurship courses. And one more thing, we're gonna create clothing for the software company. So we're also gonna be giving away shirts here pretty soon. And all you have to do to qualify for all of these giveaways is make sure you drop a comment down below on how your day is going. Just comment whatever it is that you want. Ask me a question. How much money did you make this month? What are you guys doing? What are you doing to enjoy yourselves? What are you guys gonna do this Valentine's Day? I don't know, just do whatever you want to comment down below. Let's be best friends, but let's talk. Just comment down below, I'll reply to all the comments. YouTube actually blocked me from posting comments. Like I was having some issues posting comments the other day. It was pretty weird. I'm gonna check now if it works again. That's why I haven't been replying to some comments, but I'm gonna go back and make sure that everything is replied to. Everything. I love you guys. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next video.